he wanted to know whom I've been talking to about his dinner with the president. Scaramucci, who initiated the call, did not ask for the conversation to be off the record or on background.
Is it an assistant to the president?
He asked. I again told him I couldn't say.
Okay, I'm going to fire every one of them, and then you haven't protected anybody. So the entire place will be fired over the next 2 weeks.
I asked him why it was so important for the dinner to be kept a secret. Surely, I said, it would become public at some point.
I've asked people not to leak things for a period of time and give me a honeymoon period.
He said.
They won't do it.
He was getting more and more worked up, and he eventually convinced himself that Priebus was my source.
They'll all be fired by me.
He said.
I fired one guy the other day. I have 3 to 4 people. I'll fire tomorrow. I'll get to the person who leaked that to you. Rance Priebus. If you want to leak something, he'll be asked to resign very, very shortly.
The issue, he said, was that he believed Priebus had been worried about the dinner because he hadn't been invited.
Rance is a fucking paranoid schizophrenic, a paranoiac.
Scaramucci said. He channeled Priebus as he spoke.
Oh, Bill Shine is coming in. Let me leak the fucking thing and see if I can cockblock these people the way I cockblocked Scaramucci for 6 months.
Priebus did not respond to a request for comment. Scaramucci was particularly incensed by a Politico report about his financial disclosure form, which he viewed as an illegal act of retaliation by Priebus. The reporter said Thursday morning that the document was publicly available and she had obtained it from the Export-Import Bank. Scaramucci didn't know this at the time, and he insisted to me that Priebus had leaked the document and that the act was a felony.
I've called the FBI and the Department of Justice.
He told me. Are you serious? I asked.
The swamp will not defeat him.
He said, breaking into third person.
They're trying to resist me, but it's not going to work. I've done nothing wrong on my financial disclosures, so they're going to have to go fuck themselves.
Scaramucci also told me that, unlike other senior officials, he had no interest in media attention.
I'm not Steve Bannon. I'm not trying to suck my own cock.
He said, speaking of Trump's chief strategist,
I'm not trying to build my own brand off the fucking strength of the president. I'm here to serve the country.
Bannon declined to comment. He reiterated that Priebus would resign soon, and he noted that he told Trump that he expected Priebus to launch a campaign against him.
He didn't get the hint that I was reporting directly to the president.
He said,
and I said to the president, here are the 4 or 5 things that he will do to me.
His list of allegations included leaking the Hannity dinner and the details from his financial disclosure form. I got the sense that Scaramucci's campaign against leakers flows from his intense loyalty to Trump. Unlike other Trump advisors, I've never heard him say a bad word about the president.
What I want to do is I want to fucking kill all the leakers, and I want to get the president's agenda on track so we can succeed for the American people.
He told me. He cryptically suggested that he had more information about White House aides.
Okay, the mooch showed up a week ago.
He said,
"This is gonna get cleaned up very shortly, okay? Because I nailed these guys. I've got digital fingerprints on everything they've done through the FBI and the fucking Department of Justice."
What? I interjected.
Well, the felony, they're gonna get prosecuted probably for the felony.
He added.
The lie detector starts,
But then he changed the subject and returned to what he thought was the illegal leak of his financial disclosure forms. I asked if the president knew all of this.
Well, he doesn't know the extent of all of that. He knows about some of that, but he'll know about the rest of it first thing tomorrow morning when I see him.
Scaramucci had to get going.
Yeah, let me go though, because I gotta start tweeting some shit to make this guy crazy.